Good evening out there in Radioland. It is Wednesday night, and it is time for another episode of Nerds of the North here on 102.7 Chop FM. To start us off there, we had Lindsay Sterling with her Phantom of the Opera medley. Really nice piece. I like how she works a lot of the different songs from the actual stage production into one song, and it works. Following up with that, what's starting off a little bit of a theme for us tonight, that was Partners in Crime with their theme song, Turtle Power. I am, of course, DJ Padawan here with...
And I am DJ Bodobo.
Yes, we are, and we are the Nerds of the North, here to give you all your news and entertainment for this fantastic evening. I'm going to start you off with actually some entertainment news. And two of the major movies that people are waiting for Blu-rays have had their details revealed as to just what's going to be coming.
It's funny because I was actually trying to find this information, I believe last night or the night before, for Godzilla.
Yes.
I was trying to find it, and I'm like, okay, it's been long enough. They gotta
give us something.
Yeah.
Well, the details have been revealed, and I'm not going to go into the individual pieces of it, because you just know there's a lot of special features being covered here.
X-Men. X-Men was the...
Yeah.
That was the main one.
Yeah, so coming out in September, you'll have the new Godzilla film coming out onto DVD, Blu-ray combo packs.
Yep.
Full of special features, documentaries, deleted scenes. It's going to be fantastic. Also, in October, we have X-Men Days of Future Past coming out, Blu-ray DVD combos packs. Again, full of special features, featurettes, deleted scenes, and with it being a Disney film, it has the second screen app.
Yeah. I've noticed I've been buying a lot of my movies on the Xbox One now. Yeah. Just when I want to do a quick purchase.
It is coming out 2 weeks, a week or two early for both of these films. Digital.
A lot of movies have been doing that nowadays. Marvel actually had a sale not too long ago on their movies. A lot of newer Marvel movies were actually really cheap. But new movies range from $19.99 to $24.99 on the Xbox One, and then it comes with this. You can use the second screen kind of app on your phone, and it does all the same kind of stuff. I don't know. I love Blu-ray. I love Blu-ray, but just having the digital there, it's just kind of...
The digital holds you off that little bit longer.
Yeah. So I don't know. I love my Amazon ordering, and I don't know. I still go for digital now.
Well, it's I'm sure it's a meme that's been running around all over the internet lately, but seeing as how we started talking with some Marvel, it's worthwhile mentioning. Everyone now knows that Disney owns Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Marvel owns Thor, the comics.
Yeah.
Thor's father is a king.
Yeah.
Thor in the upcoming comic series is going to become not transforming into a woman, but the new Thor will be a woman.
Okay, I remember hearing about this.
Which now means that, yes, Thor is going to be a Disney princess.
Yeah.
That is so cringeworthy. But as all the old school comic book fans are saying, don't expect this to be something that sticks around for a long time. Because they did something like this earlier with Thor. And they switched it back.
Yeah.
But they left the guy with, here's another weapon that gives you the powers of Thor as well.
See, what I find funny about this, the animated Hercules movie, that was Disney, right?
The one with James Woods as Hades?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just find that weird how, I don't know, when you get into the kind of mythic god...
Yeah.
And you're gonna kind of intertwine it with being like a Disney princess kind of thing. I don't know.
It's weird.
I kind of find
but that's the meme that's going around, so figured have to say it.
Yep.
And actually, in other Disney news, Disney has given the release date for July 7th, 2017 for Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
We all knew it was gonna happen.
You know it's happening.
It is a cash cow.
It is, yes. Potentially to be subtitled Dead Men Tell No Tales. As I said, we'll hit theaters July 7th. The script has been written by the same person who wrote Catch Me If You Can. And that was a really well-scripted movie.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So, hopefully this one's got some decent work for it, and this is, as we said, it's going to be the 5th adventure out on the high seas. So
I'm looking forward to it.
hopefully it'll keep it going strong.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pirates is one of those series that it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like it's
no confirmation as to whether or not Jack will be back.
I would hope so, but that's the thing. It's so far down the line in the series that stuff like that happens, man.
Who knows? Like, you saw with the end of Stranger Tides, did you not?
Yes. Yeah.
So him and Gibbs walking off with the bag full of bottled ships?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So anything can happen. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro has some updates for us on Pacific Rim 2. In a recent interview, he had said, "Well, you're asking a lot of questions, but maybe you're not asking the right questions. We will be seeing more of the parallel universe where the kaiju are from, but we're not going to be invading the kaiju universe. We're just going to see more of what goes on in that universe. So perhaps a recon mission, perhaps another drift with more kaiju specimens.
That's what it's going to be.
Especially considering that the 2 scientists are confirmed for coming back. So
yes, that's good.
Who knows?
That's good.
Now, Maleficent has hit another major markstone here. That is, it crossed the $700 million mark worldwide. It is the 2nd film from Disney to do so in 2014. The other one being Captain America: Winter Soldier. And it is the 15th to cross that mark in the history of the studio.
That is nuts.
It's
the legend.
It's hard
continues.
to say. It's hard to say, but that shows that you can do live action with CG and have it still look decent enough.
Yep.
So hopefully it holds up for him. Now, Roberto Orci, the man who's going to be doing Star Trek 3.
Yep.
And we announced a week or 2 ago that he was involved on the Power Rangers film that's going to be coming. Has given some details about that. After going over a 600-page research document to get the history and everything for the Power Rangers correct, his film will have continuity tie-ins to the original series.
Okay.
Which means it's time for the Dinozords.
Okay.
And the Dragon Zord.
I was gonna say, man, if you're gonna do a Power Rangers, you have to start.
Go old school.
Yeah, because
we want to hear that the Dragon Zord flute, and give us the theme song.
Yeah, because pretty much
get Power Glove involved and get us the theme song. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So hopefully that holds out well. Now, Dawn of Planet of the Apes actually got on board early with this. They've released what the collector's edition of their Blu-ray is going to look like. And it's pretty neat looking. You're going to get it looks to be about a 8 to 10 inch tall bust sculpture of Caesar.
Yeah, that's...
With a 32-page detail book about the film. And it's going to come with Rise, as well as Dawn.
Really?
Of Planet of the Apes.
See, that's...
a 2-in-1 set, and is this beautiful sculpt of Caesar.
And you know they're going to do... whether they continue... I don't know how they would do the franchise... How is the franchise laid out as of now? How many movies is there kind of...
There's 5 of the original Planet of the Apes films. There's the Tim Burton remake, and then there's these new ones.
Okay, because you know they're going to do somewhat of like a... I know there is a collection already out.
I don't know if they're going to go into Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But I like what they're doing right now, because it's... Everyone who's a sci-fi fan has been saying this one is good, solid, hard sci-fi.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. I can't wait to see it.
I know.
We've been a little bit lacking on that part, but we've got to get out to theaters and see this.
Yeah.
The first images and details have been released for the Goosebumps film.
Yep.
with the most ridiculous tagline on the news story that I found. And anyone who has seen the television show clearly remembers this line. Viewers beware, you're in for a scare.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you hear.
The film will be out next summer. And it's pretty decent. From what we've seen in the images so far, pretty much all the monsters from the Goosebumps universe break out of their books.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a Night of the Living Dummy was one of the books,
Yep.
and there's a clear image of the dummy sitting on top of books driving a car.
There was multiple Night of the Living Dummies.
Yeah, there's multiple of everything.
Yeah, I
there's
know, I know.
3 different monster bloods.
That one though, I'm pretty sure went pretty high.
Night of the Living Dummy was pretty good, yes. Yeah. And you notice almost all the crazy possessed artifacts in Goosebumps seem to come from the same store.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can see the other ones in the store as they walk in.
Yep.
But it looks to be like it'll be pretty good. There's a lot of zombies, looks to be a Dracula or something in there.
Yep.
And as we had said earlier, the basic plot line is all the monsters in the Goosebumps series break out of their books and run amok in the city. It's up to Zach, Hannah, and R.L. Stein, played by Jack Black, to trap them all back in their manuscripts.
Wasn't there one that could actually disguise itself as a something, or it was really, I don't know, maybe I think
I know there was a camera that if you took a photo of people, it showed them as skeletons.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I know there was one that had to do with an amusement park that was very, very strange.
I don't know. I'm gonna go see this movie no matter what.
I'll see it. I like Jack Black. I owned the entire Goosebumps series growing up. So it's tugging that nostalgic string. I do want to go and see this.
Yeah.
Alright, and the final story for entertainment news before I slip over for some Blu-ray reviews and everything here for you. We have the new Ninja Turtles film has unveiled a theme song all its own.
Oh, yeah.
For those who remember the Ninja Turtles films, the first movie had Partners in Crime Turtle Power, which we played at the start of the show. The second film had Vanilla Ice with Ninja Rap. And now we have a trio of rap stars performing the new song, Shell Shocked.
Yeah.
We have it for you. We will play it on our next musical break. And hopefully you guys can make up your own minds about this, but all I know is I'll want to listen to the song we play before it a lot more. So going into some Blu-ray and what's currently coming out in the theater news here for you. This weekend sees the release of both Hercules and Lucy coming out for advanced screenings tomorrow. Which means if you haven't caught Dawn of Planet of the Apes, you're going to have to get to theaters fast or it's going to be out of AVX theaters.
We gotta go.
Yes.
Tonight.
And I kind of want to see Hercules. I want to see Hercules more than I want to see Lucy. Lucy seems like a rental to me.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't know.
I'd want to see it a little bit later, but Hercules is Hercules is a popcorn movie. It's the movie you know. It doesn't look like it's going to be cinematic masterpiece.
That's true.
But it's going to be fun.
Now I'm dying for movie popcorn.
And we have Blu-ray releases as of yesterday. We had Appleseed Alpha, which is an anime film.
Yep.
I've seen the first Appleseed, haven't seen the second one. The Ginger Snaps Collector's Edition.
Ugh.
This is, as you can tell from that grunt, a bad werewolf movie. If you want to see a good werewolf movie, they're called American Werewolf in London. Yeah. Watch that, or go back to Universal Studios history and pick out The Wolfman. Although Jack Nicholson's Wolf is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
Yeah. And let's just, if you really want to go for it, look at the Underworld series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go with those.
Yeah.
Other Blu-ray releases, Sabotage and the Johnny Depp film Transcendence came out yesterday. So if you really want to get creeped out by
that one's been
something,
on early release on Xbox mixed reviews on Rotten Tomatoes kind of made me...
It looks interesting. It looks kind of odd, though.
It looks interesting, but I don't know.
All right, so we're going to take a quick musical break here on 102.7 Chop FM before we cover some convention news from ye old Hamilton that happened this past weekend. So we're going to take a quick break here on Nerds of the North, and to start you off, here is Vanilla Ice with Ninja Rap. Okay, we're back on 102.7 Chop FM. There was a quick musical break for us, and to start us off, that was Vanilla Ice with Ninja Rap, theme from Ninja Turtles 2. And from the new Michael Bay Ninja Turtles film, that was Shell Shocked, featuring...
Kill the Noise, Juicy J, and Wiz Khalifa.
Yes, names that I don't think I could wrap my tongue around because, I'm sorry, I'm not a rap music liker.
Yes.
I tend to like very strange ones, which is why Ninja Rap is actually on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we had said before the start of the break here for Nerds of the North, well, we were supposed to both go, but only one of us ended up managing to get the time to go. We attended ConBravo in Hamilton.
Yes.
And oh boy, what an experience. The events and everything for this convention were held both in the Hamilton Convention Center and in the adjacent Sheridan Hotel, which is where I spent most of my time there, because I was there running games for the Open Tabletop Gaming Center. Now, I was there running some RPGs, and my first day there, sure enough, 4 players showed up. First 4 players actually to make it into the gaming area. And off we went, and we had a great evening.
Yeah.
But there would have been more gamers there, except everybody who showed up at 5 o'clock to get their pass. They had been open since 2 o'clock for you to pick up your pass early. So the lineup was pretty much on the street.
Aww.
And it's a decent length to get to the street from the Hamilton Convention Center, because it's in the middle of both of the one-way roads.
Yep.
So it was interesting, but it was a big time delay there, so a lot of gamers didn't get in right away. Just the games that were being run there, you had a group running all kinds of open board games. There was at least 3 different LARPs that were going on.
Yeah.
There was a huge game of Cards Against Humanity. And then it ended up becoming Cards Against ConBravo. The D20 Live event was absolutely astounding. They are going to have the recordings for that up on YouTube as soon as possible, but they're not up there yet. And it was really well done. The Friday night actually did see the Remembrance and Memorial for Justin Carmichael.
That's good.
I could have stayed in. The line was actually at the perfect spot. I could have lined up and gotten in. I don't think I could have.
Okay.
With everybody there.
Yeah.
Also, the memorial is supposed to be recorded. I don't know if it's going to be uploaded or not.
Yeah.
But who knows? That was something that was done on their end. I'm happy that they did something like that for them.
Is that the only major is this one of the only times that they've done that so far, or have they done that at other...
Aside from his actual funeral?
Yeah.
I don't think they've done anything else. I could be wrong. I didn't fully stay following the news.
I just find that interesting how that ConBravo was the spot to do that.
Well, this is literally the convention for the YouTube and internet personalities, right? Saw a lot of great people there. I show up there within 10 minutes of me being there. I walk almost right into Linkara.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped right in front of the door, and I came in, looked up, and plaid shirt and a bowler hat. I know who that is. He was waiting to check in, and he had 3 people lining up to talk to him.
Oh.
Already. It's wow, okay. This is going to be the problem with being famous.
Yeah.
But, again, they all looked like they had a great time. I ran into Nash as looked like he was running from panel to panel.
Yeah.
Angry Joe did make it. He made it late. There was a miscommunication as to when his travel arrangements were for.
Yeah.
But he showed up, and even on lack of sleep, this man has so much energy. You look at all the photos and everything that he was in for that, and you could not tell that this man was exhausted and spent 16 hours in travel.
That's pretty funny.
But it was great. I ran into Derek the Bard from Toronto.
Yep.
He actually commented on my Shredder costume, which was fantastic. Ran into some people from Niagara Falls Comic-Con who recognized me as Shredder, because I must have been the only one there, and I was the only one this year.
Yeah.
Why are people not cosplaying as the Shredder? Come on.
Yeah, if there's any time to dress as
There were
Shredder.
no other turtles. I did see a fantastic cosplay girl dressed up as Ursula.
Really?
Yeah, octopus dress, everything.
Huh.
Very well done. No Face from Miyazaki's Spirited Away.
Yep.
That one was done. That one looked good. There was a Ariel and Prince Eric cosplay that was done. A lot of people were cosplaying as a Nostalgia Critic.
I find that pretty...
This actually was brought
awesome.
to us by our station manager, because he was down there.
And he noticed that?
He's just like, what's the Nostalgia Critic's name again? I'm like, it's Doug.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. There's like 3 of them down here. I'm like, oh, okay. Interesting.
That's pretty funny.
And, one of the good things, unfortunately Sunday, I went down there with the intention for running the game that I had signed up in the time slot for. Nobody signed up, but all was not lost. I managed to get in and play a game.
Yeah.
Exposed to a brand new RPG system, something I hadn't played before. I have got to pick this RPG system up. The system was called Death Watch. It is the Adeptus Astartes RPG game for Warhammer 40k. Wow. That was so much fun. And it was me and one other player. We were each playing 2 characters.
The question is, do you think you can convince your Warhammer friends to play the Warhammer RPG? Have you guys yet?
Neil has already said he is running it.
Really? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
See, I'm surprised you guys haven't.
And this is after about an hour of that. Well, because there's so much going on in the Warhammer universe.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You're careful as to what you actually go in on.
Yeah.
Our other buddy actually he spent about 10 minutes looking at the book, and he's like, we have to play this. We have to play this. This is our game.
Okay, that's good.
So it was awesome. Now, at the closing ceremonies, they did announce some of the upcoming guests for next year. So we will have Andre, the Black Nerd, which is not being racist. That is how he actually is marketed. He is actually one of the actors in the Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Okay.
You have Paw, which is from Channel Awesome. He does a lot of Let's Play, Quest for Glories. He does the music movies scenario. We have Aliza, which, aside from being in a lot of the Nostalgia Chicks stuff, has also got her own series under the name Maven, where she discusses a lot of the vampire films and culture base there. We also have Phalus, which is, as far as I know, a Canadian reviewer. And he does a lot of the, bootleg stuff. The bootleg fake toys, fake collectibles.
Yeah.
And Obscurus Lupa is going to be there. She does really, really B-grade, almost C-grade horror films, or C-grade movies in general.
Yeah. Which
is great, because I like laughing at those types of movies as well. So she's the one that you'd find reviewing, let's just take a look here, Mega Shark versus something.
Yeah.
That movie's right up her alley.
When you go on Netflix, you kind of see what those movies are. Mm-hmm. You'll see the cover, and you're like, yeah, that's cheesy. That's like cheesy horror.
And he was supposed to attend this year. Complications arose. He was not able to make it. However, next year, Pro Jared will make it. And it'll be good to see.
Very nice.
But, there was so much going on down there at ConBravo. One of the main games that was being auditioned down there was Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
Yep.
Which actually came out and hit all local hobby stores on the 19th, which is the Friday of the 18th, the Friday of the convention.
That's pretty cool.
It was everywhere. Yeah. Everybody had a copy of this, and definitely go to your local gaming store and pick it up. I've actually already kind of done that. I couldn't. I played it there, and I'm like, this is awesome. So I had to make my run down to Main Street.
Yeah.
Visit our local gaming shop.
You actually went down there and grabbed it?
Oh yeah. I had to stop in. It was great. But that's pretty much it for the ConBravo experience. You know, it was a small con, all things considered. There was about 4,000 people in attendance. But for only being their 5th year running,
Yeah,
that's not a bad draw.
That's not too bad.
And did they ever change the face of Hamilton for that day? Wow. Like,
Why?
they're everywhere. Just everywhere in the main downtown core for Hamilton.
Just nerds.
Nerds everywhere. Like, you couldn't blink without seeing anime, something. It was everywhere. So, that's pretty much it for our convention news. So it's time to pass you off to... Actually, before we pass you off, we'll take our second musical break here. It's time for our nostalgic break. So I've rambled on long enough, and we're going to leave you with some music here on 102.7 Chop FM. Kicking off our nostalgic break, this is... While I'm not sure exactly where it's from, it is performed by Kermit.
It was actually, I believe, originally it is from Sesame Street.
Entirely possible, considering they originally got... All the Muppets were from, partially from Sesame Street.
Yep.
So this is... Being Green.
Yes. Welcome back to 102.7 Chop FM. That was our nostalgic break. Starting you off, we had It Ain't Easy Being Green by Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Following that was the main theme from the Back to the Future movie. Was that the main theme throughout all 3 or just the first one?
Oh yeah, that's the Back to the Future overture.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they played that at the start of each one. And then finally there was...
in each movie. It might not be at the start.
True. Finally there was Let It Go from the movie Frozen. I'm sure all of you know that.
Yes, I'm sure you're bashing your heads off the walls right now to make sure that to try and knock it out of your head.
Yes.
Well.
I am DJ Bodobo, and I got some gaming news here for you.
Gaming news.
No major game releases, and really not a lot of like major news. But anyways, starting you off, this I actually picked up right after last week's show. The Elder Scrolls Online is now available on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Standard and Imperial editions. That is 15. I think it's 59 and then 79 for either of those. Along with that news of a major update coming in August, due for Elder Scrolls Online. And Elder Scrolls, of course, is still due to come out on the Xbox One, the PS4 later this year.
Mm-hmm.
It has been delayed. Another big story that was early on in the week, Microsoft is to lay off 18,000 jobs, which is 14% of the company as of right now. Microsoft CEO wrote a letter to the whole company explaining all of this. It is set to occur next year. It'll hit the newly acquired Nokia branch the hardest, which Nokia was acquired in April for $7.1 billion. The CEO pretty much sent out a letter reassuring staff that these are all strategic moves. Certain positions will be able to be moved instead of terminated. A lot of people will get severance packages, plenty of notice, as well as job transition help.
Yeah.
Such I don't know. I would imagine if you like he said, the CEO said, like, you've put a lot of work into the company, like you deserve to be kind of not just thrown at the door kind of thing. Like that's I don't know. It's good. Hopefully that works out well. Hopefully it's not a sign of weakness, I guess you could say, of Microsoft. I don't know. Everybody has to kind of get the stuff moving a little bit more efficient. Another news, Ubisoft has announced the crew beta will start early. This is earlier in the week, sorry. The crew beta was scheduled to start for today. It's launched on Monday. They sent everybody out, or everybody who had a code, an email informing them of this. I personally ended up getting a code for PC. In the beta, the non-disclosure agreement on the crew is actually very, very open, kind of. Like, it's, I don't know. you're allowed to talk about certain details. But anyways, if you look around online, you never know, you might get lucky, be able to get a code off of Twitter. Twitter is a main hotspot for beta codes. I also managed to get my hands on a Destiny code just by asking kindly on Twitter. A friend of mine, Tilt, helped me out and played a little bit of that. That one is another one that is very open. I believe you can stream it on Twitch. A lot of people are streaming it on Twitch.
Yeah,
and
it like watermarks your screen or something?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. And I recorded a couple video clips though from the Xbox. We were playing and we just said Xbox record that, and we went back and watched it. There was nothing.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people playing the alpha footage from
maybe
from PlayStation 4.
Okay.
And streaming it through that way.
Maybe that's what the watermark came from. I don't know. I haven't seen any Twitch streams yet, but considering Major Nelson and a lot of other people I've seen talking about streaming it, yeah, those are the crew beta. I was actually really surprised. It is the whole map, multiplayer servers. It's actually quite a bit for a beta. I was actually really surprised. The full version of the crew doesn't come out till November 11th. But the beta is scheduled to last until this Friday, so you only have a couple more days of that one. The Destiny beta, not too sure about that one, how long it's going to last. I would imagine Bungie is usually pretty quick on their stuff. It probably won't be open too long, unless they run into issues that they have to work out. But Destiny, wow. If you like Borderlands and you like Halo, you will love this game.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the mix right there.
That's what it looks like. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It handles and feels like Halo. It looks kind of like visually like it's Bungie. Quest-wise and like single-player-wise, it kind of runs like Borderlands in a way, I guess. It still has a separate kind of multiplayer, but I don't know. We were playing 6 versus 6 on a small map in a separate menu you go to. And then also it has the open world kind of story mode feature to it. Like you see other players walking around while you're doing your story missions and such.
The one thing I like about it, with it being the open world wander around, is you can always wander into the area that you shouldn't be in at that point.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen a couple of times, and that's always fun when you see that happen.
You can see the levels, or the levels of the enemies. We actually found I don't know if it was a glitch or just stuff respawns quickly. I think it was a mini dungeon actually, because when you walked into this cave and then you walked out again, you seen like a little load screen, like a quick loading thing, and you walk right back in and the enemies are right back there. There was we were level 3, there was a level 7 boss and a couple of smaller level 5s, I believe. So you could just keep running back and forth, just killing this. So like, I wasn't sure if it was a glitch or if it was meant to be like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Some sales news came out. And again, PlayStation 4 was the best selling console 6 months in a row now for the month of June. But Microsoft noted that the Xbox One sales have doubled month over month. Lastly, in the month of June itself, that's probably mostly due to the the price drop and the getting rid of the Connect bundle, whole dealio. But these are all U.S. numbers. I don't know if this is tied into Canada at all. I would imagine it's very similar in Canada, but who knows? Some other Sony news here. Sony has revealed 2 console bundles. I hope these make their way to North America. I'm not too sure about this. There's the Destiny console bundle for the PlayStation 4, and then
that's the white one, isn't it?
Yes, and then there's The Last of Us is also getting a PlayStation 4 bundle. The white Destiny console in North America is apparently just plain white PS4. The Japanese version apparently has the Destiny logo on it. I don't know if that's how it's going, or if there's just 2 separate pictures of it kind of out there. I don't know. Because I don't think this has been really confirmed. It's just somebody maybe found a picture of something.
Okay.
And then the Last of Us console is regular black PS4 with The Last of Us logo and the two characters, Joel and Ellie, the face that's on the cover of The Last of Us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no word on where specifically those are going to be coming out. Did you see the picture of the Frozen console that's coming out in Japan? It's just PS4, black PS4, but it has, it looks like gold like gilding kind of, but it's like the outline of Elsa and Annie, or what's her name, Anna? I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but
I don't know.
I know, it's Anna. And then I don't know. That looks pretty interesting for Japan just to get a Frozen release. I don't know. I'm sure it's a popular movie everywhere, but like I don't know. I just find it kind of weird. The next Xbox One update is going to be bringing the 3D Blu-ray playback feature finally. And then also it is going to give you the ability to remotely download games and apps purchased through Xbox.com or the Smart Glass, a feature that the Xbox 360 has had for years and years.
Cool.
They finally got that all in order for the Xbox One. And that only is affected when your console is set to turn on automatically.
Mm-hmm.
You can obviously purchase stuff from your phone, and if you're at work, your Xbox will turn on, download it for you, and it'll be ready when you get home. And then along with the update, there is a little bit of controller software updates, and a lot of this, Microsoft has said, was provided from the Xbox feedback channel, which you can go to on their forums, I believe. You just go there and let Microsoft know what features you want to see on the Xbox One, and you never know. If enough people say it, or if the right person notices it, you never know.
That's true.
Might happen. This one. This story touches my heart.
Oh, the fact that
touches my heart.
They're testing the waters to see if they want something to come back.
Yes,
yeah.
I got this survey. I happened to look on Facebook at the right time. Harmonix, the developer of Rock Band and Dance Central, has directed fans towards a short survey featuring 5 questions about Rock Band specifically. Your current Rock Band habits, your playing habits, your purchasing habits, what instruments you currently own, and would you be willing to upgrade? Whether it be on the old generation or the current new generation? So those were the questions that were asked. I filled out my survey. I'm gonna hopefully find some more computers to fill some more surveys out on. So I really hope that Rock Band makes a comeback. I just want to play drums. I can totally get that plastic guitars has kind of come and gone. Like it's kind of like you might as well just play real guitar.
Yeah.
But the drums kind of have like, I don't know, if you can't buy the $2,000 electric drum set, that pretty much that's what this is replacing for people that can't afford that kind of stuff. Like if Rock Band wasn't there, if Rock Band hadn't have come out, I would have saved up for an electronic drum kit by now. Probably, most likely. Like it's just one of those things in me. Like I've always wanted, but Rock Band has kind of let that go. Like I don't know. I get that fix from playing Rock Band. So that's all I want to see. Make fun of me all you want.
I'm not saying anything.
I know. The last bit of news here. It's funny, every time somebody is talking about the music or something about in the Halo franchise, something about Marty O'Donnell always comes up within, I don't know, it's weird. Former Halo and Destiny composer Marty O'Donnell settles a lawsuit with Bungie over unpaid wages. This is after O'Donnell was apparently let go without a cause, quote unquote, on April 11th of this year. And he wasn't a full-time employee since June 2000, 10 days before Microsoft acquired Bungie. So he's a veteran of the business, but I don't know. He ended up getting $90,000 out of the lawsuit. So obviously the judge ruled that there were outstanding wages there for him to have. I don't know. It's a good talented guy, I must say. After playing the beta of Destiny, you definitely get the Halo. You can hear it.
You can hear Halo in the background.
Yes, if you love
not that they're using Halo music, but you can hear like the style.
It's the style. It's there. I would highly recommend it. If if you want to get your hands on a Destiny beta code, I don't know, check out Twitter, man. Ask around. I know IGN gives out some here and there. Major Nelson, I think, has been giving away. He puts up a sheet of codes. You can't copy and paste. You have to either go on the Xbox website or go on the Xbox and type it in yourself on the controller. But either way, there's plenty of people giving away codes on there. I know there's people been bugging me even for codes. I don't have them, but I just happen to be playing the game. But anyways, that's it for gaming news.
You know one thing that I've actually started playing recently?
Yep.
Hearthstone.
Really? You actually...
I've been playing that.
You picked it up on Steam?
Battle.net.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I wasn't... But it is available to...
It's a...
I think it is.
I know I've picked it up on Battle.net. Free to play.
Okay.
You can pay real money if you want to buy more cards faster, or just grind.
Yep.
It's pretty much the World of Warcraft card game.
Oh, I know.
Because I'm starting to recognize certain things.
Yep.
I like the fact that now you're not going to get stuck never getting mana to bring your spells out.
Okay.
Every turn, mana goes up until you have a maximum of 10.
That's not bad.
So where you're going to get screwed is if you didn't build a curve in your deck properly. You want to have a lot of low ones and slowly take on a couple of big ones. Even though I have a curve that's a solid, my highest peaks are at 1, 2s, and 3s.
Yeah.
I'm always getting my 7 drop in my hand. Like, really? Like, it's turn 1. What am I going to use a flame strike for? Like, come on. But it is fun. Playing online is actually good. The good thing about it is there's a timer for playing online. Because I encountered this yesterday when I was playing it. I beat a guy online who he never played a single card. He must have walked away from his computer after the thing logged in.
That's interesting.
But I had to sit there and wait.
Yeah,
wait for a minute, and then this little wick starts burning down, boom, wait for my turn.
So is there single player and multiplayer?
There's single player practice, and then you can go online to battle others, and if you earn enough coins, you can buy yourself a spot in the arena, which is drafting.
Now, another thing, for people that, I know there's a lot of people nowadays that have probably only played, especially a lot of the younger kids, that have only played the Magic the Gathering, maybe the Xbox, like the Xbox game. Like, I pretty much almost started like that, so somebody that's only played that, would this maybe kind of get their interest going maybe? Like, if you're wanting to, like, play something else, like...
Definitely would get your interest in. There's a new version of Magic called Commander.
Yeah.
So
I know there's new Magic games every year.
There's a new style in Magic called Commander. That's sort of what the Hearthstone game is like. You have a hero.
Okay.
For example, I was playing the mage.
Yep.
So I have a mage with 30 health. Your point is to kill off my mage.
Okay.
But I can bring out allies onto the battlefield to support me.
Yep.
Allies that have, special abilities like, if you ever wonder what a shaman's wind fury would be like, it means you attack twice.
Okay.
Stealth is you can't target them until they attack you.
Yep.
Taunting is you have to deal with the taunt before you can attack anybody else.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of beneficial stuff to have around, and you can build your cards, tweak your deck however you'd like. Taking on paladins and priests is a pain in the butt because they constantly heal their allies, but I haven't actually yet had a game where I've been completely overthrown.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of times it's been really, really good. Typical mage thing to do is you always hold on to your burns.
Yep.
And I've been doing that, and a couple people have noticed it online because they'll see me with 2 cards in my hand, and they're just sitting there looking. I don't know. Yeah. Like, you can't see each other on there, but you can just, they pause on the screen. They're like, and I'm attacking whittle, whittle, whittle. As soon as they get to 12, you can send little messages back and forth by right-clicking on your character.
Yeah.
So I always right-click, well played, burn, I win.
Good game.
Pretty much. It is fun to play.
Yeah.
And one last topic for discussion here. I want to know what you think about this. Disney, as we all know, loves putting their stuff away in the vault and then bringing it out years later.
Yep.
In a different version.
Yep.
With Disney now owning the rights to Star Wars, right? Because they own Lucasfilm. The one thing that has always been denied Star Wars fans is the original, unaltered trilogy coming out to Blu-ray. What are the chances that Disney will announce at some point, here you go, here's the unaltered, we've gone back, it's cleaned up for Blu-ray, we've just tweaked, we've pulled out all that special edition stuff. I don't know if they'll ever get away with it.
See,
but
that's the thing,
if Disney were to do something like that, even for only for like a 2-week window before they lock it away in the vault, Disney will set record-breaking sales figures for that time frame.
Okay, this is what I want to know. Did George Lucas, do you think when this sale happened,
was there a stipulation?
No, well, that's the thing. Is there any strings attached? George Lucas just went and was just like, yep, here, have it. No problem. I don't care what you do at all.
I think they've kept him on as...
well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, you have him there.
Part producer or creative consultant.
You respect his opinion, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If he doesn't want it out there, it's not going to go out there. And the thing
is, Disney's a very, very good marketing machine. If they see an option that's going to make them a lot of money...
That's the thing. If they convince
they're going to do it.
I don't know.
So, Star Wars fans, don't look so down on the fact that Disney now owns Star Wars. There could be a potential ray of hope.
That would be epic. That would be pretty good.
So, we've reached the end of our broadcast time for today. We'll see you again next week. Hopefully we'll have some more interesting tales to tell you. Potentially we will have seen either Hercules or Lucy by then, and we'll let you know what we thought of that. But... today we're going to leave you with a song, and if anyone's been paying attention to the news over the past weekend, considering the 8 days, 8 music videos that was going on, Weird Al Yankovic has released a new album called Mandatory Fun. Great title for the album, by the way.
Yeah.
And in an interview I had listened to, this is the final album of his 32-year record contract.
Yeah, that's pretty...
This is insane. That is a long time record contract. Now, he's already said flat out, don't take this as I'm done. Because I don't want to... He doesn't like... I don't want to say anything.
Yeah,
I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
But what we'll probably end up seeing is he'll release a single or something. Rather than doing a full album, here's a 3-song burst. Here's a 2 or 3 song album. Here's an individual song coming out direct to iTunes.
Yeah.
He'll do small stuff like that.
If the man's able to retire, let him retire. Obviously, he's going to have
loves
some
what
fun.
he loves what he's doing, and he still loves what he's doing.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see that if you look at the video for Tacky.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, was one shot.
Yeah.
That was one camera shot the entire time frame, and that is a great way to direct it.
Yeah.
But we're going to leave you with one of those songs. Forgive me, I don't know what he's actually parodying here.
I do, but it's the Actually, no, I can't even. You'll know what it is.
Yeah, you'll recognize the song right away when he does the parodying of it. But off of Weird Al's newest album, Mandatory Fun, here is Handy.